Well, well, well. We meet again. We meet again, people. Oh my word. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's still the beginning of the week, so things are a little oh wow, no, what do you call it? Still a little crazy, I'm coming off of Monday, now it's a Tuesday, and yeah, I tell you what, I sincerely hope each and every one of you had a better Monday than I did. Oh my gosh. Talk about going insane. Like, oh my gosh. I was not playing. Whatever happened yesterday, I was not playing on that at all. That it was just a mess. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So long story short, I'll just hold this. Long story short, yeah, as you know, it's like I'm going through like this never ending physical therapy, and then of course, I have some more tests coming up tomorrow. And so, okay, get that. So before I went to bed, so after finishing listening to Nights with Alice Cooper, and great show, by the way. No, wait, no, not on Sunday. My bad. You're not on Sundays. My bad. What? So when I went, so get this. This is what happened. So when I went to bed, this is what happened. This is what sent me to the ER on Monday. I went to bed, and on Sunday night, and I looked at my left leg. I looked at down at my left ankle. I see like these little pink dots. I'm like, hmm, I wonder what those are. And then I'm like, oh, it's probably just a mosquito or what you call it, mosquito, bug bites, whatever. Yeah. So I went to sleep. Woke up Monday morning, and I woke up. My left leg, my left ankle, all the way up to half my shin was red, swollen, and just angry. And I looked down, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me! Like, what now? Like, you kidding me? Like, no, like FML, it's like And long story short, I went to physical therapy, and unfortunately with that too, I received some tough news to take in. So despite it's like physical therapy I'm doing is supposed to help with that, but long story short, it's not helping. Apparently not. So the physical therapist is about to wave the white towel, but she's like, just come back Thursday, and so I'll be back on Thursday, going around, and then, but then anyway, back to Monday. Then after my physical therapy session, I took my hiney to the ER, and really the ER is literally next door to the place where I go to physical therapy, so it's a win-win. Spent an hour and a half in there. They took pictures. They drew a circle on the leg, which I still have, and my leg is well. I'm not gonna show y'all because I'm not gonna show you guys because it's in your stomach here. But it seems to be getting a little bit better, but still red and swollen a little bit. Unless some kick kick butt what do you call it, antibiotics, and I have to get a check tomorrow. It's like tomorrow's my MRI for the possible torn bicep, and then the X-ray that involves my back and my neck, and then I have to get this looked at. So oh, hi. I'll move.
Smell right here, Luca?
I'll move.
This is why I don't want.
Are you okay? Are you? Like,
yeah. No, I'll move. I'll move.
Doing a podcast?
You guys can play. Go. I'm just sitting here. Go.
All right.
I'll move. You're fine. This is your area. I just like your lighting. We're good. You're good. We're moving. Hey. Go. No, I'll just leave it wire here, and we'll just use
that smell? Is that cats or is it that?
It's a fan. Yeah.
Winnie's done nothing to you.
Other than offend me with a smell. Do we really? I'm sorry, kid.
This could be dark for me, so just bear with me here. Just bear with me here. Hang on. It's gonna be a little dark. Just give me a second. normally I would be in my podcast desk, but it's broken right now, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get it fixed. Here we go. That's better. Hang on, we're moving. Oh. All right. Here we go. All right, sorry about that, guys. I thought I had a clear giveaway, a clear give. I keep making a clear way to what you call it, to use that room, but I guess not, and that's okay. Yeah, I was just looking for the light, obviously. Just give me a second, guys. I am so sorry. Interruptions. Oh, man. If anybody hears me groaning while doing this, just know it's because of my shoulder. So just bear with me. Too much stuff. I tell you, too much. Man. All right. All right. Here we go. We're back. Hey, you all see my doors? I think if I move it this way, oh, you can't see my kids one. Oh, it has to be more that way. Okay. Oh well. All right. So, in a little hideaway here. But yeah, so I apologize about that, guys. That was just a bad timing. I thought I would get away with it, but no, I didn't. So, but other than that, aside from all the you're kidding. Okay, sorry. News from my boss. I'll talk to him later. It's a different project I'm trying to work on. Could be really good though, guarantee it. And yes, this is the boss I'm trolling. I'm trolling about. Well, I'm trolling or pestering about for the Alice Cooper concert, which I seriously can't wait for that concert. People, I'm like, that's gonna be my gateway. I mean, it really is. I was just like, I was just thinking about it. It's just one of those things where it's just like I know I have to be there regardless because I want to be there and I want to be away from everything that I'm experiencing here for a good couple hours. I think I'll do it too. But regardless, I'm pumped for it. I'm ready to jam. Speaking of jamming, boss, my word. Hang on, guys. I need to. This is something for a project. Just give me a second. I would like to write new story about the about the ground quiet. That could be in the way. I think that sorry guys, I'm like I want it to work. I want this to work, darn it. I want to give back, and this is actually probably the best way to give back, in my opinion. At least in my opinion, is I really can't tell you what it is, but maybe I could tell you what it is. It's basically what do you call it? It's just me, okay. Just typing a story about this really cool thing that I kind of just discovered, even though it's been around a while. But what they're doing is just phenomenal, and I think it'd be really good for a lot of people to hear about it, especially for those who haven't heard about it. And it's just something I care about. I do, and I pretty much decided to. I kind of came up with an assumption too. When I reach out to other publications about this, I came up with the idea that if I do get paid for doing this along the way, I'm going to donate half of it to that place. So at least I'll have some little bit, but then again, I also want to make sure that place has some money as well. I really don't want to say what it is because I'm trying to get things on the ground here. I mean, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, people. Let's see here. So if you notice on the details on this YouTube stream, if you just like click down here, there is a sorry. I have to elevate my leg regardless. All right, we're good. I have some whatchamacallit, links to show you guys. So if you go on there, there's actually a Spotify playlist, and it's my playlist on Spotify called Music is Power, and it's an description why I have that playlist and all that, and why I listen to it. So I figured, you know what better way to share people, with the music that keeps me going on days where I'm just like I quit, So that's what it is. I'm gonna be adding more. Oh, by the way, shout out to Nights with Alice Cooper. His Spotify playlist. Good lord, I'm like, I'm looking through all of it, all of the glorious stuff. I'm not being sarcastic or anything. It is glorious. Oh, this come on. No, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me more than maybe I don't know, maybe 2 days to go through it all, but. Well, there are a couple songs down there. I'm like, oh yeah, like, oh hey, I'm gonna borrow this one on my playlist. Oh yeah, let's get that one. Go with this on my playlist. Yeah, let's put that on my playlist. But gee, I'm wondering how long this list is. No. I'm like, okay, wow, that's gonna take a while. No worries on that whatsoever. A lot of it too. It's also the anthem music I chose on my list, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit too. I never really fully explained why those songs in particular are my top 20 anthem songs. I think I want to explain to you guys because it's just those songs really explain me as a person and really have impacted me and are really helping me through a lot of trouble. Now, in the other details, you'll see on the again on the details, you'll see a thing that says Fortnite. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. That's right. We can team up because I'm tired of being under people's wheel. I'm serious. It's like I don't know what it is, but Friday nights are the worst. I don't care who says go multitask. I'm not doing it anymore. It's not Friday nights. No. People are just legitly pissy about it. I'm putting it that way. Pissy. But no, but if you want to play on the PS4 format or the Switch Lite format, just send me an invite. That's my username right there. If you haven't played Fortnite before, that's okay. More the knowledge is power. Yeah, so I was using sniper. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to think here. I do. I forgot to pull this up. Maybe I won't pull it up. No, I kind of have to. Another thing before I pull something up here. I'm gonna pull up here. It's about making dolans. Just give me a second. Which I really found really interesting was an article about his top 5 albums he can't live without. But before I go any further, I'm gonna be testing out StreamYard on Friday. I want to see how that works because Royce has been pestering the living daylights out of me to try it. So, and I'm gonna try something new on that. So if anything looks different, looks funky, different, that's why. All right. So on the music news, boop, we have on spin.com 5 albums I can't live without. Making Dolans of the Monkees. And this was on August 5th. Obviously this year at 10:30 a.m. So, and when I literally saw this list, and I'm like, it's very intriguing actually, because I knew he likes classical. I knew that, just didn't know what extent. But it's great. All right, so the first album that Mickey Dolenz can't live without is Johnny's Greatest Hits, Johnny Mathis, and he explains one of the most soulful voices ever. Okay. Number 2, West Side Story, original soundtrack recording, various artists. That is a great soundtrack. That really is. I'm a huge fan of movie soundtracks. This is just one of them. Another classic that's yet to be topped. I honestly agree with Mickey on that one. You can't top West Side Story. I mean, you just can't. I'm like, hello, you just can't. I mean, absolutely not. Speaking of, I actually have. Oh man, where is it? It's probably in this bottom pile over here. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I have I think it's the original pressing of Dave Brubeck, Dave of the jazz composer Dave Brubeck in his version of the West Side Story. Phenomenal stuff. Beautimous, I tell you. Absolutely beautimous, I tell you. Very beautimous. All right, now we're going to go down to three. What did Mickey Dolan say? He said, Stan Freberg presents the United States of America, Volume 1, the early years, Stan Freberg. Let me say about that. One of the original classic comedians. Brilliant still. Yeah, that's fair. Number 4, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, The Beatles. That's actually a really good record. I love that record. I don't, geez, I think I have it somewhere up here. I do, but I have a lot of records. I have a lot of records over here, and I have a lot of records up there. Let's see, the Beatles. And this is what Mickey Dolan said. I remember the day it came out. We listened to the set of the Monkees TV show. Oh, wait. I remember the day it came out. We listened to it on the set of the Monkees TV show. We did the title track in my solo show now, and the response is as amazing as ever. Let me tell you something here. I'm really liking this because it's like when the Monkees came out, they were obviously around that era too, and almost like on the same kind of musical vibe as the Beatles. And if you actually have a lot about Mickey Dolenz, he actually got to hang out with the Beatles. So and he was told he had a great time. But man, what a great guy, seriously. And the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band Club, Club Band. Such a great record. I have the reissue. I found that at Barnes and Noble. Such a great reissue. And that's a great one. Plus, with Mickey Dolenz traveling, like touring still, which I'm still waiting for my turn on that. He mentioned, oh shoot, what did he mention? Wait a minute, I'm trying to think. What do you think? Oh yeah, he had some Beatles music to the show, which I thought was awesome. He added Twist and Shout. Come on, twist and shout. Twist and shout. Woo! Ba, na, na. Ba, ba. All right, so anyway, getting a little carried away there. Number 5. Now this is what I agree with him 100% with Mickey Dolenz on this list. I love this band and I love the album. I know who this group is because my dad listened to him a lot when I was a kid, and it was just such a great band. So At Large, the Kingston Trio. This was the group's 4th album and remains classic. And you know what? In my honest opinion, the Kingston Trio record At Large is probably the record that really showed people who they are as a group. I really do. I mean, everything just excuse me. Everything just blends in so nicely and so lovely and yeah, but I like it. I think that it's a great one. I have a Kingston Trio record. Oh shoot, might even be in here. Let's see if I can find it in this mess. Yep, it's over here. Yeah, I get it. What is that? That's my okay. Here we go. Speaking of Kingston Trio, I found this one at the oh geez, I found this one at a thrift store of all places. So it's like I could totally relate to Mickey Dolenz on the list because he mentioned how the Kingston Trio At Large album really was a classic. And I don't have the large album. This isn't the large album, but this record's good. This record is fantastic. It's like a lot of the records that are in my record collection, I found them at thrift stores. Oh geez, I found, oh man, what I went in the thrift store and I'm like, I found the Alice Cooper vinyl record in a thrift store. It was in a dust cover and everything. I would love to show it to you, but it's all the way up there. And quite frankly, I would hurt right now. But it was in dust cover. I found it oh man, in a mm, in the music section, obviously. But yeah, I kid you not. It's like, why on earth are you guys people getting rid of all these great albums? But anyway, I'm gonna put this back. But yeah, this is actually a great Kingston Trio record, and this really falls back to my dad. My dad I grew up listening to Kingston Trio and the Beach Boys, and yeah, I'm a Californian. So, and I'm a Californian girl. Yeah, I was actually born in San Diego. I was adopted in San Diego when I was a baby, and man, I want to show the Alice Cooper. It's from the '80s too. It's not. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. I have the picture in my mind, but I'm like, oh man, I I would like to get up there, but man, that's gonna hurt, and I'm not really in the mood to deal with that right now. So, but when I actually have the guts to uh, to actually look for it, uh, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. But in case anybody's wondering what the songs on this Kingston Tree record are, so on side one you have Three Jolly Coachmen, Bay of Mexico. That's actually a really good. I like that song. That's a good song. Uh, Banua, but how do you pronounce it? Banua. Damn, I already butchered it. Tom Dooley. That's a good one. Fast, Fright, Hard. It ain't hard. Ain't it hard? Ain't it hard? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Pretty much so. In the outside too, you have Sorrow Jane, Sloop John Beats. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Santo Ano, Scotch and Soda. That's actually a good one too. I'll give it that. Cold Plus and Little Maggie. That's a good one. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is even an original pressing. To be honest, I need to look that up. But I've just got some new albums into. Sorry, elbows. Oh, these elbows stink. No bueno. It's okay. Just roll with it. It's all good. I need to show you guys my new albums, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get my friend Royce on the show so I can show him the albums because I got 4 new albums, and thus far 2 of them are original presses. I think one of them's reissue. Yeah, I'm still looking at the other one. I'm still looking up the other one, but I know so far I have 2 original presses. One's hard to find. The other one is going to be hard to find. Uh, the third one, I'm just a fan of the band. The fourth one I found in the $3 bin. And and if you want the record, if you come to where I'm at, I live in North Colorado and Greeley. We used to have record stores. We used to, and I miss it so much. Yeah, that was back in the day. It's like we had like Finest Records, we had Hastings, we had and then of course, things started growing. I live in West Greeley, so it's like things started growing and things started to go away. And now if I even want to look at records or even remotely think about buying records, I either have to go to Fort Collins or Boulder. And if I'm right, there are 2 locations in Fort Collins: Bazaar, which is I normally go to, and there's a new one. Oh, one of my sister names. She just told me about 2. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry, but that's a record store that's like it has like all the new stuff, like all the current stuff, and that's something I'm actually looking forward to because there's actually you also see like my vinyl list. It's like I have like a list of vinyls I still want to buy. I mean, for Pete's sake, I'm still trying to. I hate to say this, but I should have had the Hell of Vampires Rise album on vinyl one time ago, so I need to jump on that. But there's like artists like Eminem, and I'm a huge fan of Eminem, and he's releasing his music on vinyl, so I would very much like to get that on vinyl. And then there's Toby Mac. He's like my favorite positive rapper. He's Christian, and I love that guy to death. He's just so good at what he does, and a lot of his music's going on vinyl now, and I would love to get that. Oh, just hear like Toby Mac sing like "This Is Not a Test" or "Eye on It" or "Up," and hear it coming off my vinyl player. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that would be great. So, I'm kind of hoping will be October 25th. I'll have time after my appointment with my orthopedist. I can go over to that place, that other vinyl store, and take a look. But my sister gave me fair warning. She's like, "This is brand new vinyl. This is brand new," and I'm like, "So, like, I don't mind it." But get this, okay? So I was saying that I'm gonna tell you guys this. I found this really weird because in Walmart, they have like all these reissues, and they have really nice reissues, right? You have like all these vinyls are reissued. They have beautiful records. I mean, my Journey one, Escape, my Journey Escape record, which I think is over here somewhere. Probably is, but I'm pretty sure it is. You should also see the pile over here. I've been going through some records for something. Some we actually doing some research, but it's great research. It's just that touching all these records sometimes really kills the joints. I tell you, it really does. But anyway, it's like my Journey Escape record I got for my birthday back in January. It's clear. If I ever find it by Friday, I'll show it to you guys because it's clear. It's gorgeous. That is a great record. Journey Escape is such a great record. Oh, and you know what's really missing in my record collection? Yeah, I just laughed. But I thought about this last night while listening to my favorite DJ for 5 hours. Yeah, I thought about this, and I keep hearing Def Leppard being played. And I'm looking at my record collection, stuff over here and stuff up here on this bookshelf over here, and it just occurred to me. It's like I'm really missing something here. I'm not missing any Alice Cooper. I'm not sure. I'm not missing any Kiss. I'm not missing any Aerosmith. I'm not missing Hollywood Vampires. Minus the Rise album. I have the first Hollywood Vampires record on vinyl. I'll show it to you guys. I could get now. Where is it? How high up is it? It's up there. Trust me, it's up there. Maybe I'll like to show. That's a great record. That's a great record. But I found that in Barnes and Noble of all places, and I was cool. But yeah. Now I'm wondering to get that record down. I'm like, no, it's gonna be painful. But like, I'll have to Friday. Friday. I'll show you some records. How about that? Jazz it up a little bit before I show you half the records I have here. But I was gonna say, yeah. So anyway, I'm in Bizarre Bazaar in Fort Collins, and I'm looking through all these. I mean, I love all sorts of music. It's not just R&R, like rock and roll. Like I have like my record collection goes through like jazz, the blues, to rock and roll, and what's right with the blues? Especially the early Rolling Stone stuff. You can't beat that. I did actually do some of the early stuff on vinyl too. I do. I'll show it to you guys. Maybe I'll pull up some vinyl on Friday and give you guys a little taste of what I put up what I put up with, what I listen to. But anyway, and what it is that when I go, so here I am. I'm going through the what should we call it, the selections, right? I'm going through it, and I ran into this massive row of all these Walmart reissues used in the record store. It's like they're all from Walmart. It's like they were unopened. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, these were really good reissues, but they were asking and the record store was asking too much of money off of it. But there were some really good ones. Like somebody got rid of, oh shoot, it was one where I'm like, well, it's just, it was I guess it was the Beach Boys' Greatest Hits. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You give that up to a record store? You're kidding me. I'm like, that is stupid. And what got really stupid was the fact that the record store was asking for like $50 out of it. I'm like, dude, no way, no. Like, no. I mean, I get why. I'm like, yeah, it's the Beach Boys, and that's great. I love the Beach Boys. I love them. I grew up listening to them. Thanks to my dad, and quite frankly, I'm a huge fan of them. As a matter of fact, I was listening to them not too long ago. And but yeah, it's just stupid. Oh, all those from Walmart, the reissue, we're still charge you $50. I'm like, yeah. No. But I don't know, it bothers me. It's like I see all these nicely, unopened vinyl, and it's that they haven't been touched. And I'm just like, I don't know. Some people, it's like if I had enough money, it's like I'm a journalist. I'm chasing my dream to become a music journalist. I'm trying so hard, but it's tough. It's like if I had enough money, I bet you I'll be at that record store every week, find some more vinyl. I would be in a heartbeat. But anyway, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't think even people even realize what kind of value they have when they give those records away. I really don't. I'm sorry I'm ranting, but it's just ridiculous. It's like, hello, like why would you get rid of the Beach Boys? I'm like, I found yeah, I found an original pressing. I didn't pick it up. I really wish I did, but I didn't. But I found a real original pressing of Reba McEntire's first album, original pressing at a thrift store, and I just decided to pass on it. And I I'm now just thinking about it. I'm like, it probably would have been nice just to pick the album up, just to just to just for my sanity. I mean, I like Reba. I mean, I like her. I was in the country. I like her. It's just her early stuff wasn't really my forte. I mean, with Reba, I like more like in the modern to the later stuff I like, but the early stuff, haha. But get this though, that's where I found the original pressing to Fleetwood Mac's Rumors. I found it in the thrift store. I have it too. I think it's somewhere in this pile. Yeah, should be in this pile. I was showing off to one of my friends the other day. I'll dig some stuff out. I mean, seriously, I'm a vinyl junkie. I mean, my goal is, it's like I'm 39 now, so like maybe I don't know, man, like 80 or something. I like to be that lady. It has like this huge library with all this vinyl, and you have the record player. I would love that. Seriously, I would love that. It's like I can see myself doing that. All right, well, enough that. But anyway, I'll show you guys. Oh, geez, I'm going to show you guys an album. It's sitting here, like, right in front of my face. If you hear her, ow. If you hear me groaning, I'm sorry. I'm going to show you guys the vinyl. Just give me a second. Too much stuff. I'm still kind of reorganizing in here, so it's one of those things when you're reorganizing, yet you say you're reorganizing, but you're not. We'll see. I'm trying to find. I know it's in here. Just give me a second. This is probably one of my most prized vinyl to this date. Actually, I just found out too is the original pressing, and I found this record back in Boulder. I can't remember what the store is called. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. Well, this is one of my prized records right here. I'll show you guys that one too. But speaking of the Beatles, I have the original pressing, check this out, of Beatles 65. Original pressing, right here. I found this actually on a dust shelf in the store in Boulder. And man, this is such a great record. I'm like, holy cow. I mean, talk about great hits. I'm like, side one, you have No Reply, I'm a Loser, Baby in Black, Rock and Roll Music, I Follow the Sun, Mr. Moonlight. Then you go to side two. Free falling. Then you go to side two. You got Honey Don't. I'll Be Back. She's a Woman. I Feel Fine. I love that song. I mean, seriously, I Feel Fine was literally like my first Beatles song I ever heard of eons ago. And then the last one is Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby. Like, yeah, this is actually one of my prized possessions right here. This is the original pressing of Beatles 65. I didn't even know I even had the original pressing of this until I looked it up. So I'm like, wow, actually, how nostalgic. And then I guess I'll show you this one. This one, too, I guess. Probably my favorite guitarist. In fact, I believe my favorite DJ on every weeknight brought this up, and I believe it was Johnny Depp played with him, which I think is awesome. Johnny Depp is one heck of a musician. Holy cow. I love it. It's music. I love it. Live and breathe music. But my favorite guitarist is Jeff Beck. I mean, yeah, I love Jim Page. I'm like, no, that's not it. Y'all tell my mind like, shut up, that's not it. I don't know what butcher that name. No, I do like Jimmy Page. I mean, Jimmy Page was the jam. But here's the original pressing of Jeff. Now, Jimmy Page, I think he's a record collector. I would love to go record shopping with him. That would be fun. I found this one, I believe in Boulder, or maybe in Fort Collins. I'm not entirely sure, but here's the original press. This is also one of my prized possessions of Jeff Beck Wired, original pressing. And the reason one of the reasons why I got this. I hate this song so much. One of the reasons why I got this one, obviously I love Jeff Beck, but two, he covers a jazz song that actually I fell in love with while I was taking that class at a community college, history of jazz. And there's a jazz composer, singer, artist by the name of Charles Mingus, and he did a song called "Goodbye Pork Pie Hat," and it's just a gorgeous song. I mean, just the original the, the original song is just so beautiful, and when I found out that Jeff Beck did a version of "Goodbye Pork Pie Hat" on this record, I'm like, you know, I bet you this would be really good. And I found the album and brought it home, put it on my record player, and sure enough, I'm like, damn, it's good stuff. But in reality, this whole record's good. I don't know how he does this. It's like he plays guitar, it treats it like it's nothing. I love it. I had never seen Jeff Beck live before. That's actually on my list of performances still see Jeff Beck live. That'd be stupendous. I think it's enough albums showing for now. I think on Friday when we do maybe dig some out. I'm trying to, because I'm waiting for Royce. I really want to show you all the. By the way, that's my chair. In my defense, that's my chair. I have this weird office chair for whatever reason. It sounds like my joints, like crack, crack. It does. I'm like, and I was talking to one of my friends on Zoom, and he goes like, "Why did you fart?" And I'm like, "I'm not farting. It's my stupid chair." Yeah. Okay, you tell yourself that. I'm like, yeah, shut up. Go shut up. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's what I like to do. It's like I like vinyl collecting because it reminds me of you go in like these bookstores, and you have they have that smell. Those used books have that smell. That's what I smell in the record store. But I'm more excited to be in the record store than the bookstore. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, right now, if I really want to, I'm reading a Stephen King book right now. I love Stephen King. Holy cow! But the records are my shindig. All right. So I'm going to go back and refer to my anthem list that I kind of posted on the last channel. And last channel, the last from the last show. I kind of copy pasted on my thing. I wish I could share screen with you guys, but I can't. So bear with me, people. I'm going to preach to you today. And of course, my friend Linda hasn't popped on, so I can't preach Peter Tork. When my preaching Peter Tork, it's honestly legitly, people, I can preach to you guys about the monkeys for 3 hours if I wanted to. I mean, I could do that in separate streams, but not now, not Friday. Okay, or not Friday, because then not in that mood. So the purpose for the rock anthem topic from not last week, but last week, it's because it's just I think rock anthem music has a way of really connecting people, especially how they're feeling, and in many ways, rock anthem music has become a way for people to actually, I'm just bear with me, people, bear with me. I'm just saying that rock anthem music, people share songs of several rock anthem music because that's how they relate to it. So I'm going to do that for you guys. I'm going to tell you why I have Weezer on here, why I have, I don't know, the Walkaways or Eminem on this list. We'll get to it. So let's go and talk about the first one I put on here, Beverly Hills Weezer. Now, that song in general, I mean, obviously, they're talking about being rich and all that. For me, it's more like, it's like where I'm at right now. It's not great. It's not peachy. I just want to have a nice life. That's where I'm at. It's like, I have no intentions of going to Beverly Hills. None. Now, if I were to leave Greeley, I would go to a beach. Just put me on the beach. And, yeah, Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Yeah, so that explains that. And then I want my Napa Vampires. That's actually a very relatable song for me because it's like with everything I'm dealing with now, I was like, oh, I like I like the better things now, please. You know, my life for my sanity, please. And then the third song, "The End" by Linkin Park. Oh man, Linkin Park. What can I say about Linkin Park? What I do say is this. And rest in peace, Chester Bennington. Oh man, that hurt. That quite frankly did hurt. And yeah, still does in some ways. And actually, I just found out from my eldest brother. I had a conversation with him. He actually saw Linkin Park when they just released their first record, and I'm like really jealous. But anyway, their song "In the End," I think that kind of relates to me because, as you know, I had my knees replaced, and with this condition, you know, it's just obviously it didn't matter if I got my knees replaced because everything just went like all the way up here, all the way up here, So it's like it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm proud of myself for going through it, trying to feel better, but it doesn't matter because whatever was down there is moving up here, and just in the end, it doesn't even matter. And then, of course, we go down to Pleasant Valley Sunday, the Monkees. Oh, I love that song because it's a very sarcastic song. It is a sarcastic tune. I like it. Just another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Charcoal burning everywhere. Da-na-na. And yes, it's very much so. It's very much so a sarcastic song, and that's actually a really good standpoint of how I view certain things. The next song is War Machine by Kiss. Better watch out. I love that song so much. I really do. Sorry, it's the shoulder. It's being a pain in the wow. And and also I really like the attitude in War Machine by Kiss. Better watch out, 'cause I'm a war machine. Better watch out. And did you know? Fun fact. Did you know that singer Brian Adams wrote the song? Yeah, Brian Adams. And yes, we're talking about the Brian Adams, the Everything I Do It For You, Brian Adams. Brian Adams wrote War Machine. I didn't know that. I did not know that till I looked it up. I saw I knew about like mid last year, but I think I was cool. I'm like, wait. So like cool. So Brian Adams created the song for Kiss. I'm like, cool. But yeah, Brian Adams wrote Kiss's War Machine. And then number 6 goes to Elements, Toby Mac. And I tell you what, Toby Mac, I don't know what's up with that guy. But he's just, obviously I know what's up, but the way he writes his music, the way he performs his music, I'm just like, good Lord, this guy's real. And now I grew up listening to Toby while I was, they're playing games. Back when I was like an innocent teenager. And Toby was in a band called DC Talk, and DC Talk is a Christian band. And they were like a group. There were 3 of them. You have Toby Mac, you have Michael Tate, who's actually the current lead singer of the Newsboys, and then you have Kevin Mack. So the song Elements on my anthem list, when Toby Mac released Elements, I was going through the toughest times of my life. I mean, yeah, of course I'm going through a tough time now, but that's not it. I was going through tough times of my life here. I was getting, COVID was happening, and I was dying. I was having, so before I got my knees replaced, I was in just, crippling knee pain. I mean, when COVID hit and we were in lockdown, this was before I got my knees replaced. I was in bad shape, just horrible shape. I was not feeling good. I was in the chair all day. If I had to go to the restroom, somebody had to help me get to the restroom. If I had to go take a shower, somebody had to help me take a shower. It was that bad. I'm going to tell you this straight up. If I didn't get my knees replaced like right now, I would be in a wheelchair. It was that bad. But anyway, and so Toby Mac released the song Elements. And so, by the way, just heads up, this anthem list I'm just reviewing here is found on my Spotify playlist that I just put in the description box. So If y'all ever want to know what I'm listening to during the days and where I'm just like tired, you know, all that fun jazz, you'll know. So definitely check out the playlist. But anyway, and so when Toby came out with the song Elements, and just listening to the lyrics, I'm like, get back up, dude, get back up, gotta get back up again. Oh yeah, that's how his early works. Gotta get back up again. If you're gonna be a troll, you're gonna be out of here. So if I were you, I would be nice. I have no problem with banning you, buddy. That's your warning right there. I seen you before. I see you trolling in chat. Not professional, dude. Not professional. Be professional, be fine. But if you act like you did last time, you're gone. Sorry, everyone. Just a little, just something a little. That's a little daunting. And then so yeah, but the Elements Toby Mac, there was something in that song, that really captures my attention. It's like in song Toby Mac Elements, it's like I ain't this world, truth to threat, this world, just stuff like that. And my favorite line in the song Elements is, "If I go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. If I go down swinging. If I go down, Elements." All right, so the next song is "Headstrong" by Trapped. Oh my gosh! No, headstrong, back up, I'll take you on. Take on anyone. This is not where you belong. And believe it or not, Trapped actually has charted north of Colorado a few times. I actually just saw some of their tour dates. They're not going to be remotely anywhere near where I'm at. But they actually been to downtown Greeley. They've been to a place called the Boxy. It's like a small theater venue. I've been there a couple times. I've actually been there for a couple of tribute bands. We have a Colorado's only Rush tribute band. That was really good. Then there's Colorado's only Motorhead tribute band. That was good. Holy cow. That was good, because what I like about that tribute band, is how well they stick with all that stuff, all the songs by Motorhead. Holy cow. And the lead singer looks just like Lemmy. I kid you not. And I'm going to delete these messages. I'm tired of seeing this person. Ooh. People. There yet? I'm just going to put you in timeout. You're in timeout. And you're going to be in timeout for a while. So. All right. So he's in timeout. So, but anyway, and for me lately, I've been experiencing really bad anxiety and depression. And one of the worst things for me to do is not talk about it. And obviously, and so I've been talking about it, and really, headstrong is actually me calling out my anxiety and depression. Say, I'm going to take you on. It's like, you don't own me, I own you. I'll take you on. I'll attack you on. So that's where I stand with Trapped Headstrong. And then It's My Life by Bon Jovi. It's my life. It's never. I mean, God, seriously. I remember when Bon Jovi came out with the Crush album. Man, I cannot even tell you how awesome that was back in that time, during that time. Holy cow, wherever they got the idea for that album, more power to them. Like, And then how that applies to me. Ooh, I skipped 2 songs. It's just a motivator song. It's my life. And let's see here. I need to back up because I skipped 2 songs by accident. I got Under My Wheels, Alice Cooper. Oh, other than it's a Fortnite song. And usually I'm yelling at those players every time I hear the song, but that wasn't the case last night. I was just like, after a stressful day, Under My Wheels was playing. And I'm just like, under my wheel. It's like, the stupid medical issues are under my wheel. I was like, let me be, let me alone. I just want peace. And I swear, if he performs that at the concert on October 4th, I am still, oh man, I know it's gonna be a great concert regardless, but man, I hope he plays that song live under my wheel. And by the way, shout out to Nights with Alice Cooper. Okay, great stuff last night. In fact, and I know it was great stuff last night because no matter how stressed out I was from yesterday's things, I was just having too much fun singing along and belting out to the music. So kudos to that. Thank you. Next song is Thunderstruck, and that's all I have to say about that song. So we got that Thunderstruck. Now we go down to it's such a great song, Thunder. I'm actually in the works of getting a Fortnite playlist. So a lot of these songs are going to be on my Fortnite playlist because I need some because I'm getting my booty kicked almost every night. Oh my gosh. All right, so the next one is called Move Along by All American Rejects. And I love All American Rejects. Holy cow. I remember I was getting my GED at the time they first emerged. And I'll give you my dirty little secret. But Move Along, what a powerful song by All American Rejects. And I think, that song really comes down to regardless of how bad your life is, good or bad. I mean, whether it's good or bad, you just have to move along. You just got to put your feet together and just keep moving. You can be tired, like me. You can be tired. You can contemplate all you want. You just move along. It's a great song. Let's see here. Heal. All right, this one is actually a good one. Heal Out, Bleed Out, The Walkaways. Now, this is actually the second metal band I actually got to review when I first started the metal music gig. And so the Walkaways are a Israeli metal band. I guess I'll put them like in more of a heavy metal more than anything else, and they're great. And their album, with the title track "Heal Out, Bleed Out," it's such a great record. And when I first heard Heal Out, Bleed Out," it's just impactful. In fact, the whole CD, the whole record is just amazing. Heal out, bleed out, and let go. I mean, I'm listening to that a lot too. Was at physical therapy for my knee replacements and stuff, and there is no doubt I'll be leaning on that one. I'm going to be leaning on that one too. So next one, Twisted Sister, I Want to Rock. Oh, I want to rock. Every time I hear that song, I swear I'm like it's just something about it. I like Twisted Sister. I think a lot of people really misunderstood them as a rock band too. Dee Snider's pretty cool. I like him. He's pretty cool. But man, what was it? That's Scott Cooper. He played the anthem song. What was it? But we're not gonna take. I'm gonna add that to my playlist. We're not gonna take it. And so, I'm going like, I'm not gonna take it anymore. Yeah, moving. I'm like, So I'm like, I told myself, that's the attitude. That's the attitude I'm using tomorrow when I go for my appointments. That's the attitude. Without killing anybody. That's the attitude. And then I got Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. That's a good theme song. And anthem song, theme song, I'm a fan of Wayne's World, and I have both movies on DVD. And I actually just like listening to the song so I can headbang to it, really. But in reality, Queen was just a genius for making the song. And here's a controversial thought. Now, you guys can say what you will, but I think Bohemian Rhapsody happened too early. Way too early. Because I think during that time, especially in that era of music, that kind of people were not ready for it. And I honestly feel like Queen showed up way ahead before their time. I mean that in a good way too. I mean, their talent is just awesome and it's just great stuff. But I think they were way ahead of their time, and I think Bohemian Rhapsody was definitely way ahead of it. But then again, I don't. That's just my feeling. But I love them regardless. I mean, oh gee, love somebody. You also see me just stop and it's that bad. All right, Prince, Die for You. Yes, I love Prince. I actually have him on record. I have the when Prince died, a couple of years ago. I assume it was a couple of years ago. Barnes and Noble was having a sale on Prince music, and I just so happened to pick up the DVD copy of Purple Rain and excuse me, oh yay, and the copy of Purple Rain on vinyl. I love it. And Prince is such a dynamic uh, performer. And here's a fun fact. Did you know? I didn't know this. Yeah, I thought this was ironic. Really ironic. Okay, so get this. Did you know? And Alice Cooper, make some notes. This would actually be a good freaky fact or something. Or a Prince fact. Check this out. Did you know that in 1989, Prince performed in Sheridan, Wyoming? I kid you not. He performed in Sheridan, Wyoming. And I'm sitting at the kitchen table when I was being told this. I'm like, really? She goes like, yeah. My sister's like, yeah. I'm like, huh. 1989. So 1989, if I did my math correctly, I was in Virginia and my dad was still in the Navy. But dang, I would have paid to see that. No, I would have. But yeah, in 1989, Prince performed in Sheridan, Wyoming. The more you know. It's like, the more you know. It's like, oh my gosh, that's cool. And then, I know, this is straight up trolling. Oh, I won't call it trolling. Oh, Stroke It, Billy Squire. That's it's up there. I mean, I'm just gonna shut up. It's on there for a reason. I'm just gonna shut up. All right, next up is Going Down, the Monkeys. Dun, 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 I cannot remotely tell you how many times I used the term "going down," and there was actually, I think on YouTube, there's a picture of Mickey Jones singing a song, and he's dancing on the stage. I'm like, it's great stuff. And even when I play Fortnite, if I'm getting shot at or whatever, and I have to slide down, I always say, "Going down, going down." There's that, and then let's see here. Sweet Emotion, Aerosmith. Mm. Mm. Oh, I remember. So Aerosmith is pretty big in my books because my mom was in high school when they first emerged, and she went to their first concert. And my dad knows Aerosmith, but only to a certain degree. My mom loves Aerosmith, and I grew up watching Aerosmith, so it's like, how can you not? How can I not love them? I feel like I know them as a band. I've been Aerosmith fans, Aerosmith fan since I was like 5, just about. So I feel like I've known them my whole life. And it's just partially one of the reasons why I dork out about the Hollywood Vampires. I mean, Joe freaking Perry's isn't on the Hollywood Vampires. Just oh, I would pay to see that live. And then lastly, oh no, yeah, Started Up, Rolling Stones, absolutely, absolutely. That's the anthem song. Even though I mean, I pretty much know what the song, pretty well aware of what the song is about. But man, if you start me up, if you start me up, I never stop. And then last one is Lose Yourself, Eminem. Ooh. And for me, I'm chasing a dream, becoming a really good music journalist, and Lose Yourself is just a really good idea of what I'm trying to do, and see if I could turn this into reality. So, sorry, I saw something. I'm like, my Facebook just went off, and I looked it up, and I'm like, did you all know that Davy Jones from the Monkees dressed up like a girl on the Monkey Show? That's what I'm laughing at. I mean, I wish YouTube had a screen button so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But I'm like, what's my kid like? Yeah, like oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, well anyway, I just want to touch base on it, guys. If I'm lagging, it's because I'm starting to. So before I go, oh shoot, you know what? If I was on StreamYard right now, I found the clip of the shoplifter on Empire Records, going like that, like dancing like crazy to if you want blood, you got it. Oh, thank you, Mary, for putting the book. So on Friday when I go on StreamYard, I'll use that. You guys, you guys, and you guys will see it. But yeah, I was not feeling good at all last night, even though I was listening to Nice Without Cooper, which could have been him. He kept me alive and well in company. And I tell you, there were a couple of anthem songs that he was playing where I'm just like that shoplifter. I'm just going like, it was like Bad Medicine, and there was We're Not Gonna Take It. And like, oh, just keep playing it. Just keep playing it. And seriously, I can't wait for tonight. It'll be fun. All right, well, I'm gonna let you all be. So seriously, check out my playlist on Spotify. I'll be adding some more songs soon. And that's without Cooper. I'll be adding some more of your songs. My God, and my gosh, you guys got some really good songs. Like, ooh. That's gonna take me forever to go through that list. Well, that's okay. And if you play Fortnite, all the information's there. Will I be on tonight? I don't know. I know I'll be listening rock and roll music. That I know for sure. For sure. Yeah. So that's all I know. All I know. All right. I'm gonna go. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys Friday. I'll be on StreamYard. And yeah, I'll show you the Empire Records thing. Plus, I found a clip on Empire Records where how the shoplifter got arrested, because that kind of plays into him going crazy to that AC/DC song. So I'll do that. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys Friday, and take care. I'll catch you guys later. All right, be good. Stay out of trouble if you can. I mean, I should talk. Oh shoot, there is something else I wanted to mention. Oh. Yeah, there was something else I was going to mention. It just came back to my mind. Shoot. Now it did. So it looks like, oh, dude. So, okay, hold up. So Eminem released Current Call 2. And he just released it on vinyl? How much is the vinyl? Ooh, sorry, I'm like, hold up. How much is he asking for the vinyl? $65 right now. But the vinyl is gorgeous. It's like orange yellow. Ooh, it's beautiful. Sorry, joking out. But anyway, oh crap, there's a festival in Texas that's happening on Halloween weekend this year, and I really want to go. I really want to go to it. I saw the announcement. Oh, stupid joints. I hate thigh joints. All right, here. Let's look it up here. So what's it called? Like a music festival, South Texas. October 29th. Blah blah blah. Back when we were young. For Pete's sake. I just saw this. I'm gonna pull up my Facebook here. Oh, for Pete's sake. There he is. So on Saturday, October 29th, 2022, at Dos Equis Pavilion in Dallas, Texas, the original Misfits featuring original singer-songwriter Glenn Danzig and original bassist Jerry Only will be performing. The Stillers, of course, the one, the only Alice Cooper will be there as well. And so, there you go. So, it's like, I see this, and immediately I'm like, let's go, let's do this. I'm game. I can seriously see myself going on the road trip for this festival. I really do. Then it dawned on me. my mind went like, check your calendar. And I'm like, oh, 29th, yeah, I can make it. Check your calendar. So I checked my calendar. And like, okay, so on that week, I have to drag my hind up to Fort Collins to the orthopedist office, but aside from that, I couldn't make it to that. I'm pestering the living daylights out of my boss again. I'll probably have to pester my boss again. I already pestered him on this idea I'm working on. It's not housekeeper concert related, but it's something cool. It's something. I'm not gonna see what it is. It's in the works, but it could be cool. But anyway, I'm gonna do this festival. That'd be cool. I love the Misfits. Holy cow. The Misfits are awesome. Alright.